Hey, Chiefs Kingdom. This is Davis with another exciting update. Before we get started, hit that like button, drop a comment below, and subscribe to the channel. It helps us keep bringing you amazing content. Let's go. In a stunning turn of events that has rocked the NFL world, a renowned former league coach has suggested a decision that has left Kansas City Chiefs fans in shock and the organization on high alert. The controversy revolves around star quarterback Patrick Mahomes, whose recent injury has raised questions about the franchise's future. The ex-coach, who preferred to remain anonymous due to the sensitive nature of his statements, said in an exclusive interview that the Chiefs should seriously consider trading Mahomes before his injury becomes a chronic problem that could compromise the team's long-term performance. I know it sounds crazy, but sometimes you have to make tough decisions to ensure the franchise's future success, the veteran coach declared. Mahomes is arguably one of the best quarterbacks in the league, but his current injury might just be the tip of the iceberg. The Chiefs need to look at the big picture and consider all options, no matter how radical they may seem. The injury in question, a knee problem that has been affecting Mahomes in recent weeks, initially didn't seem to be a major cause for concern. However, sources close to the Chiefs' medical team revealed that the situation might be more serious than initially disclosed. The ex-coach argued that given Mahomes' importance to the team and the astronomical value of his contract, the Chiefs should explore trade options while his market value is still at its peak. If they wait too long and the injury worsens, they might lose the window of opportunity for an advantageous trade, he explained. The coach's suggestion has generated a wave of reactions among experts, players, and fans. Many consider the idea absurd, given Mahomes' importance not just to the Chiefs, but to the entire NFL. Since taking over as starter in 2018, Mahomes has led the Chiefs to 4 Super Bowls, winning 3 of them, and has established himself as one of the most recognizable and marketable faces in the league. Clark Hunt, the Chiefs owner, issued a brief statement in response to the controversy. Patrick Mahomes is the heart and soul of the Kansas City Chiefs. His health and well-being are our top priority, and we are committed to supporting him in his recovery. Any speculation about his future with the team is premature and unfounded. Head coach Andy Reid, known for his loyalty to players, also defended his star quarterback. Patrick is more than just a player to us. He's part of the Chiefs family. We're focused on his recovery and getting him back on the field as soon as possible safely. However, some NFL analysts argue that the ex-coach's suggestion, while radical, is not completely without merit. They point to historical cases of players whose careers were cut short by chronic injuries and the impact this had on their respective teams. Look at what happened with Andrew Luck and the Colts, commented one sports analyst. No one expected him to retire so early, and it left the franchise in a complicated situation. The Chiefs need to at least consider all possible scenarios. The situation raises important questions about risk management in professional football. With increasingly lucrative contracts and growing concern about long-term injuries, NFL teams face increasingly difficult decisions about how to protect their investments in key players. Chiefs fans, meanwhile, are divided. While the majority vehemently reject the idea of trading Mahomes, some have expressed concern about the team's future if the quarterback's injury proves to be more serious than expected. Mahomes is the Chiefs. Trading him would be like ripping out the heart of the team, said Sarah, a longtime fan. On the other hand, Mike, another dedicated fan, admitted, it's scary to think about. But what if the injury is really serious? We can't put the entire future of the franchise at risk. The controversy has also raised questions about NFL teams' transparency regarding player injuries. Critics argue that franchises often downplay the severity of injuries to protect team morale and players' market value. Meanwhile, the Chiefs' medical team continues to closely monitor Mahomes' recovery. Inside sources suggest that the quarterback is making progress, but the exact timeline for his return remains uncertain. The NFL, for its part, is closely watching the situation. The league has faced increasing scrutiny over how it handles player injuries, especially after a series of high-profile cases involving concussions and mental health issues. An NFL spokesperson stated, "The health and safety of our players are always our top priority. We are in constant communication with the medical teams of all franchises to ensure that the best protocols are being followed." The ex-coach's suggestion has also reignited the debate about contract structures in the NFL. Some argue that more flexible contracts, with injury-related exit clauses, could benefit both teams and players in situations like this. "It's a conversation we need to have," said a player agent who asked not to be identified. "Current contracts put too much risk on the team's shoulders. Maybe it's time to rethink how we structure these agreements to protect all parties involved." As the controversy continues to unfold, the Chiefs prepare for their upcoming games, with a big question mark hanging over their star's future. The team has been relying on their backup quarterback, but Mahomes' absence is palpable both on the field and in fan morale. Market analysts are also keeping an eye on the situation, noting that any decision about Mahomes' future could have significant ramifications not just for the Chiefs, but for the entire NFL economy. Mahomes is one of the league's most marketable players, with numerous sponsorship deals and a global fan base. If the Chiefs really considered trading Mahomes, it would shake up the entire NFL market, commented a financial analyst specializing in sports. "We're talking about a potential impact of billions of dollars in merchandising, broadcast rights, and franchise value. As the season progresses, all eyes are on Kansas City. The decision the Chiefs will make regarding Mahomes may well define the franchise's future for years to come. Will the organization follow the ex-coach's radical advice and consider a trade that could reshape the NFL landscape? Or will they remain faithful to their star quarterback, betting on his recovery and return to his dominant form? One thing is certain: the saga of Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs is far from over. With each new development, fans, analysts, and league professionals eagerly await to see how this story will unfold. The future of one of American football's biggest stars and one of the NFL's most successful franchises is at stake, and the sports world watches with bated breath. Meanwhile, Mahomes continues his rehabilitation process, determined to prove he can overcome this obstacle and return to the top of his game. His resilience and dedication have been praised by teammates and coaches, who insist he will come back stronger than ever. "I know Patrick," said Travis Kelce, the Chiefs' star tight end and one of Mahomes' best friends. "He's a warrior. He's going to overcome this and come back better than ever. We're all here to support him, and we can't wait to have him back on the field." As the controversy continues to unfold, one thing becomes clear: the decision the Chiefs will make regarding Mahomes will have repercussions that extend far beyond Kansas City. The future of one of American football's biggest stars is at stake, and with it, potentially, the balance of power in the NFL. Winning the Super Bowl will be ours, despite all the challenges, obstacles, and everything else that could prevent us from winning this unprecedented title in the history of the NFL. This event will be remembered forever every time someone mentions the Super Bowl champions.